The woman who got away will always get more love and respect than the woman who stayed.
And I know for a fact that I'm the woman that got away, but you can't run for too long, right? The woman that gets away only is stronger because she's not afraid to lose him. Like for me, it's like not a matter of fear. Like in twin flame relationships, there's no fear, only confidence. My twin constantly makes it clear to me that I'm the person that he's after. He makes it clear, even just in this dance, even just watching him dance, Zach knows what he wants and what he likes from deep down. And it's probably something that he's always requesting of her to try to deal with the situation, see if she can turn him out or change him. But he's still not feeling it on the inside. He's like, no, I'm still after her. I still want her. I still want more. You're not the one that I want. You're not the one that I need. And it's clear to him all the time. And then the fact that she does like secret things to disrespect him shows that she's not afraid of him or to lose him, meaning she doesn't care. When someone is not your twin, you think you can do whatever you want. You don't have no godly fear. There is two different fears in connections. There is a violation in connections, disrespect, and I'll talk more about this. And Zach hates this about her. I've been without my twin for so long that I just can't be without him. And I know that we both have flaws, but I know there are flaws that I've seen about him as well. I don't know how we broke up or why we broke up, but I sense that we had an obsession for each other. And we were so obsessed and so possessed by each other. The relationship was crazy good and crazy beautiful. It was bad, but it was good. Like it got crazy, but it got good. And back then there was not laws or discipline back in our past lives. So we could just be with each other over and over and fall so deep in love and become so wild and crazy. But whenever the world got involved, they would say, oh, that's not right. They would try to interfere, where it got to the point that when we had kids, everybody wanted to be a part of that commitment and relationship, and we didn't want to share that with other people. So we broke up because people were able to see what he needed that I couldn't provide for him, and they fell in place to protect or to save him or to probably try to have him for themselves. You get what I mean? So it's my twin's job to discern, to have that level of discernment to a point where I know that this relationship is not under my control. I'm not in control of this relationship. God is in control. So letting go of control is the goal. And listening to a God-fearing woman is a woman that respects her husband, because that woman understands the reward that she has. A woman that's had men back to back in their life does not understand the reward that is in front of her. A woman that is not a godly woman doesn't understand, right? So I know this about myself, because even with my exes, I've treated with respect and I love them. And the only time we would abuse or hurt each other is if we're in bed, because in bed we're able to heal each other, or if we know how to heal each other, how to love each other. We allow each other to do certain things to each other because we know that it's fulfilling a certain part of us. Like we know how to make deals with each other and how to respect each other. I think that's where we're feeling like we're being judged in our commitment, and somehow we went wrong and got punished for what we were doing to each other because it must have been wrong. You know what I mean? But for us, it was working. And I don't know. I feel like maybe, I don't feel like it was a bad thing that was separate. I mean, I don't feel like we separated because we did bad things in each other's eyes. But I think we were just too in it, and that we would fight, but we were too in it that people wanted what we had, to a point where they would literally strategically in their head try to find ways to separate us so they can have a piece of what he was and have a piece of what I had. So out of our connection, they were waiting for it to fail. And they would watch us fight and they would say things like, we know this is not going to work. We know this is not going to work. Praying that it wouldn't work. Why don't you just leave him? Why is she with him? It's because he looks good. And that made a lot of people hate beautiful people, because they're like, oh, they think they can just do whatever they want because, and we over here are hungry for this person and we want to treat this woman like a queen. And they couldn't understand why I would choose someone like that. And they don't know that it's not a choice. They didn't know. And then now that we're in this lifetime, there is the internet where you can actually read what's happening to a connection, why the wrong person keeps choosing that same person. Are you sick? Are you crazy? No, you are twins. You are connected and you have no choice but to deal with each other and even if it kills you, the universe forces you to deal with each other. Say, listen to me when I tell you that there is no running from this person. This is your other half. Nothing you can do, nothing you can say. You have to face each other. So that's the challenge that twins go through. And that's where I'm here to say that, babe, we can do this. In this lifetime, we have no choice. There's nowhere to go from here but up in our relationship. But we're smarter now, so I think we're wiser. I believe and I know that we are wiser. But I can tell that he hates her guts. And maybe hate might be a little bit too strong, but yeah, I can sense it. I feel like he's just exhausted of it. Like, it's aggravating for you to have to deal with someone that doesn't really respect you and is not yours, because they think they don't understand you because they're not you. They just don't get it.
Down in a session last week where my client was torn. Should I stay or should I finally walk away? What I need you to understand about avoidantly attached men is that over time, you subconsciously become the enemy. You become the obstacle between them and the better life they think that they can have without you. And every time you forgive, every time you stay after being betrayed, you think that you're growing his admiration of you when actually you're growing his entitlement, and he continues to lose respect for you. And so often anxious partners, they hyperfixate on being liked. It has never been about being liked by your partner. It is about being respected. What you like is going to vary throughout your life, but what you respect stays relatively consistent. And I have yet to see a successful, healthy relationship survive without it. It is always a good day when you are the one who got away. Because I'll tell you what happens when you are the woman that stays. More often than not, that woman, she stops dreaming. She becomes a shell of herself. She wants to find success by achieving her own goals and dreams, and now she only dreams within the confines of what his life and ego would allow for. And there is no man that is worth sacrificing your potential for. No exceptions.